Well, a breathless finish, Gaffer, sees us earn a point and retain our unbeaten start. Can I get your assessment on the game?
Yeah, it was well, it was an eventful game. I think in the end, it's mixed feelings really. It's you know a frustration because we know we can play so much better than that, and thought we were quite a way below our normal level we would expect of ourselves. But we came from behind twice. We showed extremely good character and fighting spirit to get something from the game. So, and I'm pleased in those type of games that you get something from it and you don't lose. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of the first ever game I had as a manager against Reading, where we were just there was no fluency in our game, and we went a goal down, and we had to score a late penalty to get a point. And we obviously ended up having a pretty special season that season. So hopefully this is a start, and we can build from this.
Yeah, it was a contest full of big moments. Can I just get your take on the disallowed goal towards the end there that John Solis put in and disallowed?
Yeah, I mean that would have been really frustrating if that had been the decisive moment of the match. Thankfully, we got a penalty, so no, that's not an offside.
Yeah, you speak about the character of the group to come from behind not once but twice and overcome some contentious decisions, and we get our rewards at the end with the Dimmy
Yeah,
penalty.
yeah, exactly. I think they kept going. I said I'm proud of them for that. They kept going to the very end, and they got something. We don't want to be a team that loses at home. At least you get something from it, and yeah, we did. I think the focus for me is more around why and what can we do better in terms of our attacking play. We had 65-70% of the ball. There's a lot of breakaways from them. We weren't quite, I say, secure enough in those sort of transitions. When they win the ball back suddenly, they break up the pitch, and that's not like us. And also our attacking play, just the connections, the positions we're in, the runs we're making to create more danger, basically. And we would then score more goals, and we would obviously push them away from us. But so there's a lot to reflect on, a lot to analyse and look back on. And obviously we'll do that. The good news is we've got another game in 3 days here, so we can try and take those lessons into that next game.
Yeah, you say you were frustrated with some attacking aspects, but some real quality there, especially Alex Cochrane. It's such a weapon to have the left foot of the ball into Carlos and a good finish from the Spaniard.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he nearly had 2 assists because he got the disallowed goal as well, the cross. So yeah, he's got a lovely left foot, Alex. He's had a good start to the season. Really reliable player. So he had a good game.
Yeah, you talk about the frustrations today. We had to be patient against a stubborn Bristol side. Was that a side of the game that pleased you? How persistent and how we maintain that intensity in the face of some adversity?
Yeah, we were decent with our patience, but I think they were in a sort of a deep defensive shape. We weren't getting in behind them enough or making enough runs, and then we weren't really hurting them with our possession. So they're things we just need to do better. Play forward a little bit more, combine a bit quicker, and just to increase our threat level in the game. So yeah, there's a lot for us to think about and obviously work on. But like I say, it's a point in the end. With 1 second to go, you've got a penalty. You say you've earned a point there that you could have lost. So we have to take it and move on.
And just a word on the Blue Noses, Gaff, for the first league game at home. What part did they play in getting you over the line and really sucking that ball into the net, the Tilton?
Oh yeah, that's the best to be attacking down towards the Tilton. Done it many times before. The fans were great, actually. I thought the fans were really good. I know it's frustrating for them because they want to come and see us just win, basically, and play really well. And we're trying our best, but sometimes it's just not happening, and we just have to have that togetherness and support. And I thought they were really good. I thought they stayed right to the end, pushed the team on, and played a massive role in us getting something from the game. So yeah, lots of games coming thick and fast, some big games coming up. So definitely the character side bodes well, but we just need to improve on a few areas.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Well, Dimmy, a frustrating one this afternoon. Is that your initial assessment of the game?
Yeah, obviously we leave with a point, and we left it late, but I think we showed a lot of character. I don't think the performance was to our standards. I think everyone knows that, and that's for us to look at over the next few days. But there's another game around the corner that we quickly need to focus on.
We all know this, but we've got a saying at this club: Birmingham City will fight to the end, and that's what happened today.
Yeah, I think although things weren't perfect, performance-wise, we did show a lot of character the last 20 minutes, obviously having a disallowed goal as well. But to then come back from that and, get ourselves a penalty. But sometimes when it's not perfect, it's just about having a good spirit, and we took some out of it today.
You mentioned the penalty. You looked pretty confident when you were taking that.
Yeah, I was calm. From when we got it, I knew we wanted to take it. And yeah, I just picked my spot and just made sure I got good contact on the ball. But I knew it was an important moment, and I was happy to step up, and I always will be.
Without being negative, it's probably fair to say we weren't at our best today. But the fact that we took something is probably testament to the group we've got.
Yeah, it was far from our best today. Far from our standards. But as I touched on already, it's just about the mentality sometimes and the character. And I think, to be fair to everyone, we showed that in the last 15, and we got a small reward from it.
We've got a busy week coming up with Brentford on Tuesday and Wrexham on Friday. How was the squad feeling going into that one?
I hope everyone's feeling obviously not so positive now, but it's a good game, Brentford. It's always good to play a Premier League team at home. It'll be a different type of game, I think, but I'm really excited for that. And Wrexham away is going to be a tough game. We know how it is now, but yeah, it's good that you can have games just around the corner to try and better last performances if we weren't so good. And if we get a positive result or performance on Tuesday, hopefully we can take that into Wrexham.
Absolutely. Finally, Demi, our first league game back at St Andrews. How good was it to be back out there in front of those supporters today?
Yeah, it's always good to play at home, especially with our fans. But we didn't give them the 3 points, that we wanted to give them. But yeah, it's always an honour to play at home, and it's the club I come from at. So for me, I always enjoy it.
Demi, thank you very much.
Thank you.